Hello guys, KP Shamino here with a new video for Fishing Planet, and in this video I'm going to show you guys how you need to farm now in the Congo. So that's the question that most people ask me this week, so it's a little bit less, but I think for me still the best experience farm that you can do. Yesterday Killer Whale was on the Steam forums, that's the boss from Fishing Planet, and he said that we can make more experience in the ocean map, but we need to discover how you need to do it. So, challenge accepted, we will see in the future that's really true. But now I'm going to show you guys how you need to do in the Congo, the experience money farm, and I think it's at the moment still the best. So first of all, I want to talk about something on the side. Why you see so many people that are already level 90, and why did you see people after 10 hours getting to level 90? Because there is an exploit at the moment. I'm not going to show you guys that because it's not... For me, it's not even an exploit anymore. It's almost cheating for me. So, what are they doing? So, somebody said to me they are on the island, on the waterfall, I think, with 4 bottom rods. They are going for the tiger fish, and they are fishing on the land, I think. So, they let the tiger fish bite. It bugs out on the land. The 4 rods get the tiger fish. They just reel it in, and they forward the time. That's what goes around at the moment. So just to say to you guys that don't ask me how you need to do it. Don't ask me to show it because I'm not going to do it. So another thing that I was thinking about, because I cannot understand why Fishing Plat is doing nothing at the moment, that's because of this. So next week we got a tournament, and guess what? We need to catch unique tiger muskie. And what can we do with level 90 equipment? We can buy a spinning setup that is 69 kilogram. Compared to my Nile chasseur, because I cannot make level 90 until Tuesday because I'm doing it the right way. That means that they got an advantage on the equipment on the qualifiers, and they got an advantage on the equipment on the semifinals because that's Tarpen. So I cannot understand why Fishing Planet is not banning them from the tournament. I don't think that you need to ban them from the game, but you need to ban them from the tournament. If you see that they use that exploit, ban them from the tournament. Back to the video. So I'm going to show you guys the Nile Perch unique. It still works really well. What was the problem? They nerfed this fishing on 2 points. The first point is that the boats are not that fast anymore. So you cannot chase the fish anymore on a decent speed. That means that he goes away from you, except for the kayak. Maybe there is another boat that still can do it. You guys can test it yourself. I'm going to say the kayak still works. I just got a unique in with the kayak. It took me 15 seconds. So that still works. The second... nerf that they did, they removed the maximum drag. How do I think about that system? I don't think it was an exploit. I think they went to the other side, and with that you need to stay in the middle, because everybody say maximum drag, you don't do that in real life. No, that's not true. The thing is that I fished a long time, so if you go for carp, you click a little bit your drag open, but if the carp is tired, you put your drag down and you reel him in. That's how it works, but now they went totally away from it. Another thing that they don't introduce really well, so I went with my casting setup here from the sea, 72 kilogram. I got a young Nile Perch, and he's destroying my reel. He's like 30 kilograms. That's not going to happen either. You can reel him with maximum drag. So somewhere they needed to get to the middle ground, but they went from too far to the right. Maximum dragging was way too strong, to too far to the other side. So that's my idea, but it's gone. You can still use it with the kayak, but you need to watch it that you don't destroy it. And there is not really a benefit from it. The kayak will go really fast to the fish, and you will get it out. You will see it in the catch. So what do you need to do? So there are a couple of setups that you can use. Oh, the third thing, there was one thing that was a problem with the kayak too, because I already tested the kayak. That is that in the past... So in the past, if you got a fake bite, your kayak was gone, 20-25 meters. So now that's not anymore the case. Why, by the way, did they tweak this? Let's say tweak this thing that the boats are not going that fast anymore. Killer Whale said something about it on the stream too. So what was the problem? That the ocean boats get pulled too by fish. So therefore, they made the pulling a little bit less or the weight a little bit higher on the boats. If that is true, I cannot say that because I'm not a developer, but there is something behind it. The problem is that it destroyed the nerve on the Nile Perch too in the Congo, but not really for the kayak, because now the kayak stays stationary if you got a fake bite, so that makes it a lot quicker because you don't need to go anymore to the position, and the kayak still get pulled. So that makes it really go with the kayak and you will be okay. So for the setup, so I'm still using this setup because that's a setup that level 80s are going to get. Nile Chasseur 200, Giant Spin 9000, braid 0.37, Texas rig I'm using 0.92, and I'm using an 11 hook. You can go to 14.2, but yeah, that's a very big hook. And I'm going with the Club Series Glow Chat. If you don't have that, just go with the Shed 15 centimeters. You can still go with the other setup too that I got in my video that is now outdated, the Max Drag video. That is the Jig-Head 8.0. So let's have a look really quick. Where is the Jig-Head? Here it is. So I still got it with me. So it was this one. So you can use the barbell Jig-Head for 11% more. That still works. So that's not a problem. I use now this one, but you can use this one if you want to get just a little bit more experience. So that's what you need to do. What you need to do is with the time is very simple. So you can get one trophy, one unique every night. So you just go to here, catch a trophy. If you got a trophy, you go to here. If you got a unique, you go to here too, and check this out. Until you got a unique, if you don't buy it, forward the time. Another thing here, that's not a really good time. Under my previous video, somebody said you can get it at 9:30. I tested it, I don't get fish at 9:30, so I'm not sure that he was trolling me or he was just lucky, but I just want to give that info. So this is not good, the peak, so try maybe at the start, maybe then the unique is biting. And then here it's very simple, you go to this position. So always remember, if you got a trophy, forward the time. If you got a unique, forward the time to the next day. You cannot get them all after each other, otherwise you're wasting time. So where is the position? So you can see the guys are fishing here from the club. So the position is over here. So it's here in the north. You start here with the boat. And there you go here. And what I did is, so I got the position here. So this is my marker for the unique. And I'm standing here. So this is a marker. I can better put it here, to be honest. So try to put like this. I will do it really quick in the video. So this is a little bit better in my opinion. And I will talk about it why this is better. So you just put here like it's beacons where you need to stand and where you need to go back. So yeah, like this. So why is this important? Because the problem with the kayak is it's slow. That's number one. So it's not like the boat. And what I do is you can see the compass. I cannot see at my back because my neck is fucked up. So you see the south. And go to the south. And if you go to the south, you will see that you're at the right position. Because if you are sidelings on it, the problem is... wait, I will show you guys it. So behind me, there is a wire. So you always need to fish away from the wire. Because the problem is, if the Nile Perch is going under that wire to here, he's gone. You cannot keep... Yeah, you need to fight him. You can fight him, of course. It's going to take you 5 to 15 minutes. So always be aware that you stand with your head away from the wire. Very important. It's for the Pantoum boat, I think, that they got here. It's over a wire. So it's hanging on a wire and so it's going to the other side. So park yourself between your markers, like I did. Always go back to the south. Because if you got a fish, it's you don't have a feeling of direction. And what you need to do on that moment is very simple. So don't try to throw that far. So because more line is always line that you need to get back. So I always do a twitching, but sometimes you need to do a stop and go. With the speed 2, you don't need to go with maximum drag. It's not needed. Once that they got the pace in the boat goes fast enough. And then you need to do this. And that's what you need to do. So I'm going to show you guys the unique catch. Then you see right away what I'm doing. If you got the fish, of course, put your anchor up. Don't put anchor down. Always put anchor on. There is one other problem. The boat is drifting too with this current. That's not what is happening with bus boat. So you can use, if you got the DLC too, if you bought the DLC for the ocean and you're a little bit done with the ocean, or it's getting a little bit boring and you want to do something else for leveling, just use this. This is the DLC setup. Just the same. It's just the same. The speed is just the same, but it's fun to fish with the casting setup. So maybe it's a little bit faster, but I don't think so. But you can do it too with this one. So that was for the video, guys. Thanks for watching. Have fun. Bye bye.